Hello everyone. Good morning once again. It is morning in Ghana. If you're watching me from anywhere around the world, I say good morning to you. If it's good afternoon, then good afternoon to you too. Today is a very happy day, very bright day. Good to go to the farm. I mean, farmers, we don't know Easter, but yeah, we got to go because the livestock got to eat. But today is happy Easter day, guys. It's Friday. We've been blessed with another day, with another Easter, a huge sacrifice. So if you're watching me and if you're alive and if you're experiencing this unique and beneficial moment, then please write in the comments right now, sacrifice. I think today we want to acknowledge the sacrifice and the goodies that comes with it, right? We've all been blessed that we didn't pay anything for this sacrifice. If you and I were the one that had the opportunity to give life, to give salvation to people, guys, I bet we would have sold it, right, at a very high cost. But you and I didn't pay anything. So let's be grateful, let's be thankful. Don't leave this video without writing sacrifice. This is not for me. We want to acknowledge God. We want to say thank you, God, for the sacrifice that you've done. You sent your son to do on our behalf so that you and I could have life and could continue enjoying the blessings that we have. So guys, thank you very much. Easter is one of the festives that really gives me the opportunity to reflect on all the greatness and mercies and benefits that I reap from just knowing God and being part of such a great journey. So I hope you guys, wherever you're watching me from, whether in your chair, on your bed, in your car, with your family, I think you're also grateful. So go down there and write sacrifice, and we want to say we acknowledge that sacrifice and all the gifts and goodies that comes with it. Last night I actually spoke with Reverend Bernard in the US, and he wants to give us a gift. And guess what he is giving to us as a sacrifice is that any 10 people that buys the brachyra grass from today till Monday should get 50% discount, and he's gonna pay that. He bought some, like he believes in the vision, he believes in what I'm doing, and he wants to support other people in Ghana that also need this grass to help solve the issues of livestock, random grazing causing trouble everywhere. So guys, if you haven't purchased yours, please, I'm gonna leave the WhatsApp number in the description below, and also in the comment, you'll see it at the first comment. Please click on the get the number, contact my team, and they'll be able to send you. So the first 10 is getting 50% discount from Reverend. So thank you very much, Reverend. Here at Sementia, we can't sit down and let Reverend do all the work. So we're also going to give 20% to the first 20 people after Reverend's promotion. And this is a way of all of us sacrificing one way or the other for the love that Jesus also gave to us. So guys, that is just by the way, but the seeds are coated, so even if you don't need it to plant now, you can still buy it and keep it for the next 2 to 3, 4 months before you plant it. They are all coated. So that is just by the way. So get yours if you haven't. A few logistics before we move on. So last week I released a video about my expenses and gross revenue here on this channel from my 2,000 poultry farm for the month of February. If you haven't watched that video, I'm linking it here. You can finish watching this and click on that link and then get to see it as well. Don't forget that video was for the Fuani birds. So from the birds that I bought from Cote d'Ivoire, right? The 2,000 birds I bought from Cote d'Ivoire. Don't forget again that the foreign birds that I bought from Holland have also started laying. So I want to bring you another episode of that for the month of February. They just started laying in February. So it will be a good information to have on how much you can actually make after the 16 weeks for 1 month, so that you can plan your budgeting around. So I'm working on that, and we'll bring you that information over this weekend. If I'm not too busy, I will push it to the week that is ahead of us, and we can all have a good information in hand. So the next thing is consultations are still going. If you need to book some time and talk to me, Again, click on the subscription. You'll see a link, click on it, and you'll be able to book a time with me. It's been very amazing. I love meeting all of you. I see the views growing, but it's crazy to just put faces to it and hear each and everyone's ideas and visions and plans for the future, and I think it is great. The last one is battery cage system. So Sementia Farm is about to start a battery cage system, and we are testing it. We're going to share all the details and information with you, so stay tuned. If you're thinking about going into battery cage system, or you're trying to compare both deep litter and battery cage system, we will definitely bring you that. Guys, if this is your first time watching us here at this channel, we say welcome. Sorry for me rambling. I needed to keep guys updated, but thank you for clicking on this video and for watching us here at Sementia Farms. Our goal is to bring you honest and transparent information in the Ghanaian livestock or Africa in general. All the information, all the finances, the hard work, the challenges, the mistakes that goes through into succeeding in agriculture in Africa. So if you're thinking about investing into Africa, coming back to start a project in agriculture, then this is the channel for you. Go ahead, subscribe to the channel if you think this is something that you would like to follow. But if not, right, sacrifice and then bounce. But thank you, family. Those of us who have been watching us, once again, thank you for making time out of your holiday to watch this video. As you can see, I'm also recording from home. I'm already in my suit and heading out to the farm right after this video. So today, I know it's a freestyle, so hopefully I don't get in trouble for speaking my mind, but this is my opinion, this is what I think, and I'm happy to share with you guys. Please feel free to debate, feel free to share your opinion as well, and so on. But the title of today is all bogus needs to come back home. Like, it is time for us to move back home. And why do I say this, right? I can approach this from so many different angles, but I'm not going to talk about the racism you guys are facing out there, or the racist, the institutional racism that is available and that is treating you unfair and so on and so forth. Even though I've heard so much comments about how you don't feel at home and so on and so forth. But the truth of the matter is that Europe and America, Asia, wasn't built for Africans to succeed there. And that's the truth, guys. Like, I don't think that the founders of Asia were thinking about Africans when they were building the institution, when they were putting processes and structures in place. I don't think Americans were thinking about how Africans are going to come to America and study and build companies and raise their children, so let's build it in this way. No. And those institutions hasn't changed. It is what it is. So the truth and the honest truth is that it wasn't built for you and I to succeed. But what was built for you and I is Africa. It's what we build, what is continuously being built. I mean, Ghana is what, 60-something years old? What is America, 100-and-something years old? So we are still building. And what we are building it for you and I, we Africans, to succeed. What Nigeria is building, what Kenya is building, is considering you and your children. It's not considering snow. It's not considering, like somebody in Belgium and somebody in UK. Right, so that's the angle I want to take this video. So if you're watching me and you don't know what bogus are because you're not from Ghana, bogus are Ghanaians who have traveled abroad, living in Germany, living in the UK, or when they return home, we call them bogus. When we were kids, that name was hotcake, but I'm going to go into that in a few minutes. So the thing is, my whole point is that these systems weren't structured for you. So we are in there, right? And what do we do? In 2019, the president of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo, did a great initiative which was targeting African Americans living abroad to move back to Ghana and in Africa in general. So it was entitled The Year of Return. There was a lot of bars, a lot of people moved into the country, events here and there and so on and so forth. It was all great, but there was one thing that was missing, and that is Africans who are living abroad. not African Americans alone. So Ghanaians who've traveled to UK, Nigerians who are in the US, Kenyans who are in Italy, Zimbabweans who are in Germany and have lived there so long. And we might think that, oh, they're just Ghanaians. But there is so much richness and value that I see in all of you out there who are Africans and living out there. I was thinking about this morning, and I can think of so many different categories that we can put, right? I can sit here and think about my uncle who left Ghana about maybe 40 years ago, right? And still living in the UK, like working, all the experience, all the exposure that he has seen is such a valued resource for our country and our continent, right? I can look at his children that were born in the UK, the education they have had, the kind of mindset they have had, and the exposure they have also gotten, even more than what their father got, because they are in school, they are studying, they are doing so many things with other peers all over the world. That is also a rich information and value that we can add to Africans. Let's take a step back and look at people that left Africa after studying primary university and decided to go and look for a job in the Western world. These guys have also gotten a job, gained some experience in whatever field they are, doctors, engineers, teachers. That alone is information and value that we can bring back into our society or into the continent, right? Again, let's look at people that even left with no education at all and went to work, right? So all these combined is value that we can bring back to the continent, right? So the brain drains, it's time for us to gain the brain. So it's the brain gain experience that I'm talking about, that Africans living in the Western world. Like, it is time for us to move back home and build this country to the way we want, to the way that our children and grandchildren can succeed. And I did another video about don't move back till you have a solid plan. If you haven't watched that video, you can click on the link here and watch that video. And yes, I still stand by it. As much as I want us to move, I want us to move with a plan, because there is so many unlimited, guys. Every morning I wake up, I bet you I come up with a new idea of something that I can do in Ghana. And I bet it's the same in Nigeria. There's so many opportunities, guys, out here. Everywhere you see and walk, it's a problem, it's a need, it's a demand. And who is going to provide that? Are we going to wait for them to come again? Are we going to wait for the big companies and for Google to come and solve it for us, for Facebook to come and create another social media, YouTube? We need a YouTube for Africa, right? We need to build our own system. I remember when Uber came to Ghana, it has to use Google. Why didn't we have a map for Ghana? A map that we can say, this is a map of Ghana, and we can do it better than Google. Google hasn't updated the city of Ghana in years. So there are so many roads, you get there and it's blocked, but there is actually a road. Why can't we have a map so that when Uber wants to come to Ghana, they will actually use the local map because it's better? Who is going to build this? But we have Ghanaians who are engineers, right? And I'm not against African Americans moving, but I feel like we are neglecting the knowledge and skills that actual Africans who have left the continent also have, right? And the advantage, if an African American who haven't been to Ghana comes back to Ghana to start a business, and a Ghanaian who have moved from Ghana to the US to UK come back to start a business, we can all agree that it might take the African American maybe a year to kick off. It might take the Ghanaian maybe lesser, due to knowledge of the custom of way business works, connections already with childhood friends, family, and so on and so forth, right? So why are we not focusing also on that? Because I believe this knowledge is out there and it's rich, and nobody's gonna come do it for us. It would take a lot to push an African American to move in. Security, you have to take a lot of lists to say, okay, now I can actually go and do business in Ghana. But a Ghanaian or a Nigerian, Nigeria is his home. No matter what, it wouldn't take that much effort. And if they are all given both the same resources, definitely the Nigeria is going to succeed better and kick faster in Nigeria than an African American or anybody or a Ghanaian going to Nigeria. And that's why, to me, I'm focusing on this, and I feel like we've neglected it. But I've traveled. You know, I lived in the UK. I lived in the US. I've traveled all over Europe, and I've met most of you, and I know what your children are doing and the kind of exposure and knowledge that you have. And anywhere that you come, we want you to bring that knowledge back here. Let's plan. Let's start. I know most of you through this channel have started a lot of projects, you know, dreams, building it. Let's not wait till we are 50 years old, right? Let's our kids start. I knew when I was in the US that I was definitely going to move to Ghana the moment I finished school. Because, guys, if I was in the US, yes, I could have been successful and so on. But even to that limit, I don't think I would have been making such an impact in the US like I'm making in Ghana. I don't think I would have even started this YouTube channel that I'm speaking to you guys about. Yeah, I could have been working in any IT field, anywhere, right? And be making huge sum of money probably, right? But I wouldn't be doing. US have thousands of people that are even better than me or like me. But Ghana probably doesn't have that much resources. Right? So your children are being educated, and bring them home, let them come and learn the culture, let them come and see what is happening. And I know not everybody could be an entrepreneur, but people can support others. Not everyone have to be an entrepreneur, but with your skills, you can work in an institution, and with your exposure, be able to push that institution to the next level, guys. So I believe in you. I believe in my bogus. It was then when being in Germany and Italy, I know our grandfathers and fathers who went there, it was a hit. You know, you come back as a burger and you have your shoes, your big jeans and everything, and people are following you and so on and so forth. My uncle was telling me when he was first traveling, people actually used like a brass band, you know, to follow him to the airport. And all those things are over. Now, you being in the US or in UK doesn't count anything if you're not really doing something valuable at home. By the time you come back, all your friends will have their houses, their cars, their projects ongoing, and you probably will have to be using one of their cars, right? So why are we really there, and why are we not building if you're going to be coming back? So guys, I believe in you the engineer, you the doctor, you whatever that you're doing. Even if you work at a Safeway shop, what is the shop in London? Tesco, if I remember correctly. Even if you're a security, I remember when I was launching Uber in Ghana, I actually hired a security agent, and the guy had actually been a security in UK for so long that when he moved back to Ghana, he actually started a security firm, you know, and his security on point, like solid guy. He just took what he was doing that people didn't value in the UK, brought it to Ghana, and started a security firm. And since then I've recommended him to so many of my friends who are looking for security there at their offices, at their company, and he's doing great, right? So even whatever you are, if you're a cashier, if you're a security, if you're a janitor, whatever work that you're doing in the UK, in Germany, in Belgium, it is time to bring that home. I'm not saying get up today and pack your bags and come here and be a janitor. I'm saying look into a plan. Start planning. Yes, I know the detergents that is used to clean. I know how to clean effectively, right? People are complaining every day at the office for detail cleaning, for detail painting, for detail whatever that artisans do. But we need to bring that experience that we've gotten on the field for cleaning from anything, whether any bad job, any unrespected job that you're doing in the UK, in the US, bring it to Ghana. And I bet you can create a company out of that and train people. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but it's something you're going to build and use it to build Ghana, and use it to employ people, and use it to train people. You've gotten that training from a white guy who was constantly standing on you and telling you to do this right, do this, come this time, even the work attitude. You've gained that. Don't die with it. Don't get old with it in UK or in Germany. Bring that home and let's build the country together. Without that, we are never going to get to the point where you had the strong desire to go back. Don't get me wrong, US is the land of opportunity, UK is, all the European countries are, but it took their people in building it to get there, right? I went there to get my education. I wouldn't have probably gotten to the level that I am if I had it maybe in an African country. I'm just saying. So I'm not against going there, but I'm against staying there forever, man. Whatever you've learned, you got to bring it back. You got to bring it and build it here. And it's better. It's easier to do. It is going to be worthwhile. It's going to make more impact than whatever that you're doing there. So I'm very happy. I spoke to most of you that are at Google, working in great companies, and are still thinking about doing something here. I hope more channels like mine will start in different industry and can also give you the right information that you need to be able to do it. Unfortunately, I'm focusing on agriculture right now. Hopefully someday I'll create another channel and talk about all my other businesses and so on. But I hope more channels will pop up so that you guys can have the right information and make decision if agriculture is not what you want to do. Guys, yeah, I've said it. I hope it's helpful, and if it's not, please let me know and I won't talk about this again. But thank you very much for watching. It has been a pleasure chatting with you. It's Easter and I poured my out there for you during this Easter. I'm going to be thinking about all what I said at the farm. But I'm going to upload this video as it is, and I hope you guys like it. But I'm so grateful for you taking the time to watch, and stay blessed and enjoy the Easter.